Good morning, traders, and God bless. Hope you had a nice weekend. I am Ricky Gaspard, your host for this pre-market session. And each morning we watch for stocks to pop up in these 5 scans. This one is the pre-market custom. This one is the Momo scan. This one is the low float. This one is precision scan. You really only need these two up here, the pre-market custom and the Momo. The Magic Scan, always have it open. It's a good one. It keeps track of what's happening over the last 30 minutes. Also, when a stock pops up, I will click on it. We will immediately come to this label here. We want to make sure there's enough volume to get in and get out safely. And what I mean by that is this number has to really be moving. We want to see a battle going on between the buyers and the sellers. So high volume flow right here is what we're looking for. Once we confirm the volume, we look down here and we want to see these green bars, which are buyers, breaking above this yellow average volume line. This tells us that there's more buyers coming in than average. At the same time this is happening, we like to see this My Blessing line green and moving north or upwards. Down here is the money flow indicator. It's a very fast moving indicator, so if you're in a trade, pay close attention to it. It could just drop all of a sudden. It'll give you early warning that they're pulling out, so make sure you keep your eyes on it. We also want to see this green line moving upwards and above this yellow line. Also, if you are new here, attend these live sessions over and over and over. Don't come here on your first day clicking the button because it looks easy, because I make it look easy. It really isn't. So use caution. Write it down on paper if you're new here. Write down your entry, your exit, and your results. And do this over a few weeks is my suggestion. And if you are profitable on paper, then change over to real money, but trade small share size, anywhere between 1 and 10 shares. And if you continue to be profitable on on real money, then only thing you need to do to increase your profit is increase your share size. Also, I am not a financial advisor. Make sure you reach out to the proper authorities before you take any of my suggestions or use any of my indicators. Over in your active trader, make sure your TIF is on EXT. That stands for extended hours. That means before the market is open so that you don't miss a trade. And thank you, everyone, for joining me this morning, premium members and YouTubers. Good morning. We got about a minute and a half to go before the market opens. It seems to be pretty active this morning, but we'll see when the top of the hour comes. Haven't really seen anything running up strongly. I've seen a couple of try to go up, but they don't continue. So we'll see how it goes. How about now? After I have to go back into Discord and set my settings again. You all know the introduction anyway. If you're new here, don't take any chances. Trade it on paper. Write it down. Write your entry and your exit and your results. Attend these live sessions over and over and over if you're new here before you start trading. Got about 15 seconds to go. And here we go. Let's see what happens. See if anything pops up worth interesting. Currently watching SOGP. We're watching these bars down here. We want this bar to break above that yellow average volume line. That tells us more buyers are coming in than normal. Looks like it's trying but getting nowhere. Watching the scans. That's what I'm doing when I'm silent. I'm trying to find something taking off. Well, the moment I clicked off of it, it shot up in the air. SOGP. Good job, Greg B. You were a little bit more patient than me. I should have kept on it. My fault on that one. It's okay, though. We'll get another one. Good job, Ronnie. $19. Majika, 110. Greg B, 351. Metronome, 120 on 10 shares. Good job, Metronome. Robert, 110. Owen, $9. Ghost Win, 12 cents. I imagine that's per share, maybe, hopefully. $50 Trader Tim on SOGP. Good job, Ghost Win. Man, I got to get with the program this morning. I feel like I should have stayed on the computer. I didn't look at a computer all weekend other than check Discord messages. I needed a break. Really, I need about 10 days break. It's coming soon. Not seeing anything. Once I see stocks pop up here, we're watching the volume column to see if it's going to take off. Also, we're watching this volume spike indicator here. And welcome all new members. We had quite a few over the weekend join us. Thank you for being a part of this community. Good job, Medi-Cal at 17 cents a share on YouTube. PLTR moving up slowly. You can also play PLTU for a cheaper price on this stock. Not moving very much, though. It's probably just getting started. Need to keep an eye on Tesla this morning. TSLL for the cheaper entry. It's moving around quite a bit. Was down in the $9 range over the weekend. Mojave Trader, I think Thinkorswim is working on that issue. It's only on some stocks, not all of them. Waiting for something to pop up. Don't see anything currently. Big deal. We are a premium service. You have to join our Discord and upgrade. Everything's available under the premium membership. If you can find that support button, click it. They will help you get set up and find everything. And big deal, you should be on the stream on Discord, not on YouTube. Still waiting on another one to pop up. While we do that, if you are new here, I am Ricky Gaspard. I've been on Thinkorswim since the 1990s. That's probably before most of you were born. I'm also a Thinkorswim coder. I've been coding over 16 years. All of my indicators respond to live data, nothing about the past. We're not worried about the past. We're worried about what's fixing to happen in the future so we can take advantage of it. So all of these indicators are monitoring the market live. So are these scans. So when something pops up, I will click on it and we check the very end of these indicators to make sure everything is green. And this label up here will also turn green. This is the 1 minute, 5 minute, and 15-minute chart. It looks kind of complicated, but when one is running, if you look up here, it's really obvious everything is green. That's when you want to make your decision according to the chart, if you want to get in or out or whatever you're doing. So if you're new here, pay attention to what we do for a few weeks before you start buying and spending your real money. Good job. Develop 3 on YouTube pulls $50 off of a penny stock. I think it's KLTO. And don't forget, I'm partially blind. If you post a stock pick, post it in capital letters. It's easier for me to spot it. NCL, under $1. I don't buy these stocks, but some of you might. Good morning, Nora. Kind of a slow start for the morning. Patiently waiting for a stock to pop up. YouTubers, if you plan on joining us, let me remind you to sign up for only 1 month at a time. We are transitioning over to volumespikes.com shortly. And I don't want to have to refund a bunch of money if you sign up and pay for 6 months at a time. Just do it a month at a time for now. Not seeing anything yet. This is the scalping label. You'll find it over in newest free scripts. And BIS looks good, but we don't have any volume in this stock to trade it. Probably just a few people coming into it. Big deal. I try not to use Chat GPT. I try to keep my brain working. If something else creates it for me, I don't keep up my knowledge. So I kind of shy away from it. Got to be a premium member to get to the stream on Discord. And if you don't see the premium channels, something's wrong with your sign up. You'll have to click the support button and get it straightened out. I don't do support in these live streams. We're trying to make money here. So you'll have to contact support for a little bit of assistance if you need it. Big deal. If you click the label above the chat, the yellow and white one at the top, that's my Discord. Good job, Greg B. Good job, Medi-Cal. Not much happening this morning. I guess it's slow Monday morning start. I went ahead and put it on KLTO. Nothing else is moving. I don't trade these cheaper ones, but it looks nice. Looks like lots of buyers coming in. You can see the indicators. This is what you want to see. You want to see everything green up here. We're still waiting on this 1 minute label to kick in, but it may not. The run may be pretty much over. Good job, traders. May have more to come. The indicators are still looking good. Still waiting on that 1 minute to turn green up here. It's turning red now. It's going to start pulling back a little. Sellers on board here. We have a red dominator bar. This money flow indicator is turning red. And all of this can turn around in a heartbeat and it can run up some more. So we have to keep an eye on it. Good job, Gary. Majika, you need to go in with smaller share size. Just click the button more times. Same way to get out. Delta, in your active trader, you need to click the gear icon up there by the buttons and find TIF and add it to your active trader and then select EXT for extended hours. And if you don't have the proper buttons, they allow limit orders only. You have to buy the ask and sell the bid buttons, not market. Buy the ask, sell the bid. Best if you're new here to get with our support department and get set up properly instead of trying to do it here in the live stream. A lot of us don't have the time for setups. We're trying to make a few dollars. CRCL. This is a higher price stock up there around 125, but is moving, and it has been moving most of the morning. I was watching it earlier. So if you can afford it, might be one to put on your watch list, your personal watch list. Could continue moving all morning. PYPD, Jimmy says. Good morning, Jimmy. PYPD coming up off the bottom. It's over here in Magic Scan. We're watching these volume numbers. We want to see a great volume flow, and we do have it. Let's see if it'll push on up. Everything is green on the chart as I suggested. So it's up to you now. Do you get in? Looks like it to me. Watching these indicators closely, we don't want to see any red in them. It may just pull right back down. Got a few profit takers currently. It's not really selling off. They're just taking profit. Now they're getting heavier into selling. Good job, Jimmy. Good job, Joe. Good job, Milo. It did go south. It was kind of weak. Just make sure if you click that buy button and it doesn't go in your favor, you immediately get out. It doesn't matter if you missed the trade, if it turns around and runs, immediately get out if it doesn't go in your favor. You don't want to have to make up a big loss. Good job, KK. Gary took a small hit at 34. Good job, Gary, on controlling the drop. Quant Baby gets $70. Good job, Quant Baby. Looks like the profit takers may be gone. Let's see if the buyers actually come back in. Waiting on this indicator here. Looks like the buyers are coming back in for a breakout. Hopefully you were listening to me on that. Looks like it's getting weak already, so be cautious if you did buy that dip. Pushing up a little higher. The indicators look good. Bottom indicator money flow is turning red. Be aware of that. That's down here. Now it's back in strong again, pushing up a little higher. I'm going to get out right here. I got 22 cents out of it, $220. Yeah, wasn't in very long, Milo. 20 seconds, 30 seconds maybe. Good job, Delta, on your $19. Still pushing higher. The indicators are still green. The buyers are still coming in. Let's see if they can keep pushing. We want to continue to see these indicators down here green. We do have a red one popping in on the 1 minute chart, so be aware of that. Red money flow here. Take your profit if you are in it. When these things spike upwards, that's when you want to start locking in some profit, even if you just sell a little bit at a time. Good job, Greg B at 102, Andy at $5, Ohio Dave at 56, Stack and Loot at 704. Good job, traders. Big deal. If you need support, hit that support tab. I don't have time to discuss code this morning. You got to be a premium member to get that kind of information out of me anyway. They work because I know what I'm doing. That's my honest answer. Good job, Pro Dollar. Big deal. If you're only here to bash me, brother, this is not your home. I do have a remove button if you continue. PYPD pushing up a little bit more now. A little bit weaker on this third push. Gary, which one is telling a different story? Which one are you talking about? I have multiple indicators running. PYPD trying to push a little higher. Gary, I'll look at it. I'll look into it for you. Let's let it slow down a little bit. See you later, humanity. You have a blessed day at work. I see TSLL moving up just a little bit for those of you who play Tesla. Also QUBT, but the volume is low on these two stocks, TSLL and QUBT, so be aware of that. Not even moving, actually. It's a snail crawl up to the top. PLTR also moving. You can play PLTU if you want a cheaper price. All of these stocks I'm calling out are low volume. That's why I'm not bringing them all up on the screen. We need a battle going on. We need the ants on candy scenario where they are flat attacking it. IONQ. IONQ in the $40 range. Broke out up to 41.68. Once again, low volume. So be careful on these low volume stocks. If you get in too heavy, it's going to take you multiple times to get out. IONQ still pushing up slowly under low volume. A few more buyers coming in than normal. We are above the yellow average volume line, but average volume was probably 0, so be aware of that because we are under low volume, still pushing up a little. Good job, Joe. Thank you, Gary, for calling that out. Still hasn't attracted a high volume flow, but is not selling off. That's a good sign. Good job, SC Jim. Good job, humanity. Looks like we have some profit takers on board now on IONQ. And where did my screen go? It came back. Good job, metronome. QUBT still climbing on very low volume. Everyone on Discord, you have video and you can hear me correctly? Thank you very much for the confirmation. Thank you, Jeff. JOBY. Not looking good. No volume. Still waiting on that one big runner. We haven't had that trade yet. We usually get one of those or two a morning. BRTX looks like it shot up and immediately sold off, so be aware of that. If it shoots up here, it may do the same thing. Starting to take on the look as a pump and dump. Develop 3 at $79.95 a month. And for that membership fee, you get 60 plus custom scans, probably 40 something custom indicators. You get me 4 hours a morning, 3.5 to 4. You get Milo's training. He does live streaming as well. You get the fellowship with a bunch of traders all calling out stocks when I miss them. So it's a group effort. And you get a bunch of happy traders making money. KLTO already had its first run. We are on the backside of this trade now. Probably not going to see anything like this back here. All right, YouTubers, that free hour is up. I stream for free on YouTube for 3 hours a week. On Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I do one free hour. That hour is up. We didn't have any great plays this morning, but we did have a few small movers. I thank you for joining me each morning on YouTube on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you're interested in joining us, there's a label up at the top of the chat, the white and yellow one. Join our Discord, but only sign up for 1 month if you decide to join us, as we are transitioning over to volumespikes.com soon. But I appreciate each and every one of you who participated in these live streams, and especially those of you who participate every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We'd love to have you on board. Come and join us. It's easy to make up the subscription fee of $79 on one trade, depending on how you trade, of course. But thank you for joining me. As always, God bless. I will see everyone on Wednesday. And God bless. Don't go give it away if you made some this morning. Hope you learned a little bit more, made a little bit of money. I'll see everyone on Wednesday. Goodbye.